Hi, this is Ferris J, and today I am looking at my planting plan for the polytunnel which I'm in at the moment. Now, in the past, I used to use a plan, say, a bit like that. I don't know if you can see it. So I marked out all the beds and I had a rough crop rotation. I would have done, onions, family, then legumes, then the brassicas, then potatoes, and then roots. Now, I didn't do a lot in the tunnel last year, and this year my intention is to really garden with nature intelligence, because I'm a great fan of co-creative gardening, which is actually asking nature directly what it wants. So the idea of this is that the devas of the different plants of the space you're gardening in, once you know your intention for it, they actually know what plants are best. And I know this might sound completely crazy and far-fetched, but I do think there is a wisdom, that nature does have a wisdom that can be better than what we think should be right with our own minds. So my intention this year is to really garden more that way. Now, one way we can do this is through kinesiology, and you can find out loads more about that from Michelle Small-Wright from her Perlander website. I think she has a downloadable PDF on using muscle testing kinesiology to go through lists of seeds. And I did this last year for my main vegetable garden, and it took me forever. This is a sample I will go through. I would kinesiology what plants and then what sections of the main garden to put them in. I would kinesiology the planting rhythms and all sorts of things. And to be honest, it overwhelmed me a little bit last year. It was a huge volume of information. So this year I've been asking myself, well, how do I want to do this now? So what I'm going to do this year is I'm going to tune in to the garden. I roughly know what I want to plant, and I will do it more in polyculture as well. I do like to mix my crops with flowers and herbs. It's better for diversity. It looks much nicer. It's much better for pest control. So it's hard to kinesiology all of that, but what I will do is I still have sectioned out my tunnel garden here, and I know roughly what I want to plant. So I'm going to do kinesiology for each section to see what's the main thing that will go in, and then do a mix of kinesiology and intuition then beyond that for how I build what they call the polycultures or guilds beyond that. So it's a bit of an experiment for me this year, and it's going to be fun, and it's a beautiful day to do it. So that's just an insight into how I'm trying it for this year. I'll report back afterwards.